Is Cabernet behind all this?
Then she's a wicked accomplice of that crazy chef! She's simply picking the ingredients she likes!
Wait a minute. I remember it now. I read a story about Cabernet on a blog.
A guest in green certainly remembers something and grabs a friend. Actually, that's the vegan blogger. You recognize her as the blogger girl who you bumped into before.
Cabernet was born into a prominent East Side family. Day in, day out, she ate the most magnificent delicacies. Thus, this made Cabernet an extremely picky epicure. She never ate anything she considered short of perfect. To satisfy their daughter's exquisite palate, her parents searched high and low for the rarest delicacies for Cabernet. But for a long time, they couldn't find anything to her standards. Then, one day, a chef bravely volunteered to serve Cabernet a dish. The chef lifted up the cloche, revealing a string of fragrant grapes on a plate. The delectable grapes caught Cabernet's attention. She couldn't help but pop one into her mouth.
What is she, a legendary figure or something? This is ridiculous.
She suddenly realized that grape was the most delicious thing she had ever tasted, so she gobbled up the rest one by one.
The lady in green flails her hand dramatically, using wild gestures to tell the story about Cabernet.
But Cabernet was not gratified, so she asked the chef, "Are there any more of these delicious grapes?" And do you know what the chef said?
The girl in green asked the crowd, suspensefully, fully aware that all lies are on her.
Let me tell you, that chef said
that all of the grapes are actually people.
I only have this one child.
What? Guess low, grim words frighten the others. They huddle close together, isolating the three of you, and point any sharp objects they can find at you.
Is this part of the surprise? You have the right to believe that story, or not.
She is actually a sinner, so despite all of this, she could probably kill everyone in this room. Except for my character, perhaps, if she is not an S-class, which I don't know if she is or not. We also have a sinner backing us up, so we have a little bit of a... But she also has a sinner backing her up, McGrath.
I know you won't believe anything I say at this point, and I'm not in the mood for lecturing anyone. People shouldn't be taking cues from misinformation. But to me, it doesn't matter.
Of course, no one is willing to believe her. They rush about looking for things that can be used as weapons, preparing to attack. These developments shock you. It has been a simple case involving some weird games, yet now people are under the threat of being literally turned into food if they lost. The person who dragged you into the mire is standing next to you, but she is also trapped, facing the angry guests. Such strong emotions are really an incubator for mania. Stop the guests. What's the point of doing this now? Like the woman said, if you can't prove your honor, you'll become food. Do you want to turn into food and get eaten? Upon hearing your shouts, the crowd pauses to look at each other. Those at the very front hesitate a while and scowl and put away their weapons. You know it's not because their view of Cabernet has changed, but because they are afraid of getting eaten.
Finally. They finally stopped.
What is that on her cheek? What are the two red balls? I don't think they were there before. Seeing the crowd scatter, Calvin lets out a trembling sigh. He looks worried at Cabernet, but doesn't dare go up to her, instead choosing to stay by her side. Miss Cabernet.
What? You believe that story too?
No, I don't really believe ridiculous stories from some blog. But I do want to know about your lost treasures and the truth about your ingredients. You are McGrath's obsession. All her actions stem from you, so something like turning people into ingredients. Yamane stands loftily a few steps from you. She doesn't look like a participant in the game, or even this party. She looks as if she only belongs in the head chair of the magnificent banquet table.
First of all, I want to thank you for saving me just now. Though we're besieged on all sides right now, this makes me feel that at least I can trust you. That's quite funny, actually. I don't have many people around me who I can trust. So, you're right. My treasures, my precious ingredients, are two people.
Though you had your suspicion before, you're still caught off guard and have trouble linking the two words together.
I cherish them very much. They showed me what a truly honorable soul is like, transcending any social status or identities. I did become a picky epicure after I met them, but it's because they showed me what a truly satisfying taste is like. Later, however, many began regarding me as some sort of guide. There were even rumors that only chefs whose dishes I approved of are good. But I don't want my words to become the judging standards for a dish, or even a person.
I feel like the first event I played, Phantom of the Mist, is about isolation, and this is about like temptation and obsession.
Just like how I don't want McGrath to judge my treasures or preferences by her standards. Plus, she stole my treasures, which is unforgivable in the first place. What I want right now is not some surprise or dinner. I only wish I could take back from her the treasures that belong to me.
You and Kelvin fall silent. The game is so stupid and Cabinet's words are so absurd. We have already gotten this far. Magyaro is waiting for you and Kelvin is still by your side. You must retrieve and protect them. You will certainly fulfill our promise, but I also hope that you can be honest with us. You are McGrath's heart's desire, so I think the breakthrough will be with you. I still need to verify your story, but it will have to wait after some more pressing matters.
Don't worry. I also promised you that I will help and protect you.
Man, that was intense. Let's see, look at the guidebook. What is changed here? Anything new? No. Something new here, though. Only the rich grapes can satisfy the appetite of the noble socialite in East Side. To win her favor, the chef did not hesitate to present her only treasure in form of grapes. In this world, only the blooming vitality can satiate the hungry soul. Oh, it's kind of... So she's using, like, humans' vitality as food now? Is that it? That's pretty cool. Let's get into some combat. A mysterious shadow blocks your way. Propose a quiz. Suppose we're doing a quiz. A mysterious person has conjured a vision before you, trying to pry into your soul with questions. With a string of wasp and gadflies coming before you, would rather move on or obey and stay? Step forward bravely. It's all about sacrifice, isn't it? Let's do another one. Please find the saxophone ornament. And there it is. This is the vinyl record. I don't see any. There it is. Please find the painting. Painting? That one? Okay, that was easy. What the hell are these? These are easy. Before this was like so difficult. Well, that was 2 points rather than 1. 7, 6. Trial 6, awful in look, taste, and smell. Despair is a silent monster devouring your sanity and optimism, wrecking your body and soul. You still have the courage to trudge on. Trudge is such a weird word to me. I'm surprised to see that the number of guests around you is decreasing whilst the scattered dishes are increasing. The exquisite dishes look good and smell good, but you don't want to approach them at all. You feel waves of nausea. Gold watch. A richly dressed guest offers you a gleaming gold watch. I'm giving you this gold watch. In sharing wealth, we can have a brighter future. Oh, he's just like doing like the, sacrifice route or something. Decline. Someone quietly reminds him that bribery isn't exactly honorable or noble. The wealthy guest comes to his senses and reluctantly takes back the gold watch.